Okay, so I've just stuck on some stars. Next thing is I've got my clay extruder or sugar shaper and some white. I'm going to push out 2 long strands. Okay, so I've rolled out my 2 strands. Basically going to just wet one of them on the side. They're not the best looking strands. You could just roll them out yourself. And then it's just a matter of kind of looping it over and twisting like this until you get the rope shape. So looped it over, I'm just twisting this end like that. Okay, so that's it. And then I'm just going to wrap that around the cake. Now the annoying thing is that this is not long enough to go around my cake. So I am going to have to do another lot of strands and then sort of try and join them up on the underneath part. Okay, so easy to attach them. Just simply a matter of wetting the surface. I need a bigger brush. Wetting the surface. And just hang on a sec. And then just putting it around like that. I'm going to stop it around the side here. Oh, sorry, I'm right in front, but wrong side anyway. Around the side because that's where the chain is going to dangle off. So I'm just going to roll out my next one and then I'll just try and attach it to that, so hopefully you can't tell. Okay, so I just want to show you where I've joined it. This is the side of the cake, so I'm actually going to have some rope dangling down here anyway. Here is where the rope sort of ended, but look, it is the back of the cake. I'm just sort of squishing it in together. I think it'll be fine. I don't think it really matters too much. Okay, so I've just done another little bit here. The goal is I just want to dangle it like that. So I'm going to just make sure it's nice and I might need to keep twisting it. Not quite sure how I'm going to do this, but anyway. Let's put a bit of down here. Oops. Just kind of tucking it. Sorry, can't really see. Just make sure that can sort of get on there to stick. Okay, I've just got this tiny little bit of rope left, which I'm just going to sort of loop around where that loop is, just to kind of cover, you know, to cover up the edges. Okay, so that's, yeah, you can see I just basically put that over the top. I don't know whether it really did anything. Okay, so I'm going to do I'm going to do all the gold. I've obviously got to paint that in gold. I'm going to do all of that at the end. That's sort of how it is looking now. So yeah, now I need to cut out the Wonder Woman thing. Okay, so I just printed off this Wonder Woman symbol, which I just, you know, Googled Wonder Woman symbol. That's about the size I want. So as you can see on the back, I did a bigger one and it was, yeah, just didn't quite work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll out my white fondant, which I'm going to mix with some Tylo, and I am going to cut out my symbol now. So I've just placed that on there. I'm now just going to, in some other pieces here, I'm now just going to cut it all out. Okay, so that's my first one. Look, I'm not the best cutter, but yeah, anyway, I'm just going to let it rest for, you know, a minute or two, and then I'm going to stick it in the middle of my cake, and I'll cut out the rest and stick all of that together too. Okay, so that is the Wonder Woman symbol. It's definitely not perfect and it's not really even, but you know, it's good enough. So I'm going to touch up the paint on the crown, and then it's time to paint gold the rope and the Wonder Woman symbol, and then that's the end of the cake. Exciting. Okay, so this is the finished product. I'm really happy with how it turned out. There are plenty of mistakes. Look, the painting has not been the best. That W painting is pretty bad, but anyway, it's much better from an angle. Sort of see here. You see there the crown broke. You see that? Oh well, that's life. But yeah, really happy with how it worked out. Something a bit different. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial.